When we think about underwater stuff, we usually think of sunken ships, underwater cables, or mysterious things in the sea. But deep down in the oceans, there are amazing things built by people. Huge projects that do important things, like helping us communicate and making energy. Even though they're massive, we hardly ever see them. Come with me as we explore 15 of these hidden underwater projects. We'll see how smart technology and clever engineering work together to create amazing things under the waves. Our journey starts deep in the Atlantic Ocean, where something amazing helps us talk to people all over the world. Transatlantic cables. These special cables, made of fiber optic material, go for thousands of miles under the ocean. They're like the backbone of the internet. We can't see them, but these thin lines carry more than 99% of the information that travels between countries. They're super fast, like the speed of light. Think about all the emails, video calls, and important stuff that goes through these cables every second. It's all thanks to this hidden network that connects the whole world. It's really amazing what people can build. Now let's go to the beautiful city of Dubai, where fancy things and smart engineering come together, the Palm Jumeirah. This famous group of islands looks like a palm tree from above. It has fancy houses and hotels, but it also has secret tunnels underwater. These tunnels connect the different parts of the palm tree island to the main city. If you go through these underwater tunnels, you'll see how cool it is that people can build something so fancy and useful at the same time. It shows how we can change the world around us. Next, we're going to Japan, where engineers built something amazing, the Seikan Tunnel. This tunnel connects two big islands in Japan, Honshu and Hokkaido. It's super long, over 53.85 kilometers, and a big part of it goes under the ocean. It was finished in 1988, and it's still one of the longest and deepest train tunnels ever built. Think about how hard it must have been to dig under the earth and the ocean. It shows what people can do when they work hard. Chapter 4. The Channel Tunnel bridging continents, connecting cultures. Now we're going to the English Channel, where something connects two countries underwater, the Channel Tunnel, also called the Channel. This famous tunnel is over 50 kilometers long and connects England and France. It was finished in 1994 and fast trains go through it, taking people and things between the two countries. Imagine going from one country to another without seeing the sky. It's like a secret passage. It shows how countries can work together. Chapter 5. Offshore wind farms, harvesting energy from the sea. Let's go from under the water to the surface, where we can see how people use the power of the wind. Offshore wind farms. These wind farms are in places like the North Sea and near China. Big towers stand in the water with giant blades that spin in the wind. They're attached to the ocean floor with strong platforms. These spinning blades make electricity. Imagine how big these wind farms are and how cool it is that they make clean energy for so many people. It shows how we can use nature to help us. Chapter 6. Bahrain, Qatar. Friendship Bridge, a vision of unity. Let's go to the Persian Gulf, where people are planning something amazing. The Bahrain-Qatar Friendship Bridge. This bridge will be one of the longest bridges ever, going over and under the water, connecting Bahrain and Qatar. Imagine a bridge so big that it goes over and under the water. It will show how countries can work together. Even though it's not built yet, it shows how big people can dream. Chapter 7. Pipelines, the arteries of the energy sector. Back under the ocean, we find something important that helps us power our world pipelines. These long pipes go under the water for thousands of miles, carrying oil and natural gas from under the ocean to land, where we can use them. Imagine how much oil and gas goes through these pipes every day, powering our cars and homes. These pipelines are important, but sometimes people worry about them because they can be bad for the environment. Let's look at another important thing under the ocean: subsea power cables. These strong cables are often buried under the seafloor and carry electricity across long distances. They connect islands to the mainland, help countries share energy, and are important for using more clean energy. Imagine the power going through these cables, bringing clean energy from wind farms to our homes. Chapter 9. Atlantis, the palm where luxury plunges into the deep. Back to Dubai, where there's a fancy hotel called Atlantis the Palm. This hotel has something special: underwater rooms. These rooms have strong glass walls so you can see the fish and other sea creatures swimming outside. Imagine waking up and seeing sharks outside your window. It's a really cool way to see the ocean. Let's go to the Mediterranean Sea, where there's a big project to connect the energy of Africa and Europe, the Poseidon underwater power cable. This cable will bring clean energy from North Africa to Europe. Imagine how long this cable will be and how hard it is to put it under the sea. It's a big step towards using more clean energy. Now, let's think about something new: submarine data centers. Companies like Microsoft are trying to put computer centers under the ocean. The cold water will help keep the computers cool so they don't use as much energy. Imagine big computer centers in pods under the water. It's a new way to save energy. Deep in the ocean, there are hydrothermal vents that shoot out hot water from inside the Earth. Scientists are trying to use this heat to make electricity. Imagine power plants under the water, using the Earth's heat to make clean energy. Coral reefs are beautiful and important, but they're in danger. So, engineers are building artificial reefs, which are structures under the water that help sea creatures live and protect the coast. Imagine concrete structures, old ships, and even 3D printed reefs becoming homes for fish. It shows how we can help nature. Let's visit underwater laboratories where scientists live and work under the sea. These labs, like the Aquarius Reef Base near Florida, let scientists study the ocean up close. Imagine living under the water, surrounded by amazing sea creatures. What about underwater cities? It sounds like science fiction, but people are thinking about building cities under the sea. Imagine cities under the water, making their own energy and food. It's a fun thing to think about. After exploring all these amazing underwater projects, it's clear that people can do amazing things. These projects show how we can use technology to help people and the planet. From connecting countries to making clean energy, the things we build under the ocean show how creative we can be. The ocean is huge and mysterious, but it's also full of amazing things built by people. As we learn more about the ocean, one thing is for sure: the future of engineering will happen under the waves too.